Hi guys, for you that don't know me, my name is Carl Gentile and I'm president of the Gentile team with eXp Realty, and this is week 2 of our real estate investing podcast. Last week we broke down how to analyze a real estate investment deal and the importance of knowing your market, your numbers, and ultimately your goals and purpose for real estate investing. That's going to be the first place to start. Now week 2 here, video 2, we're going to be talking about finding real estate deals. People talk every week that the market is too hot and there are no deals out there anymore. That's half true. Yes, the market is strong, but real estate deals are found and bought and sold every week, every day for that fact. You just have to go out there and you have to find them. They aren't going to magically appear, fall into your lap. That's not how it works. If you do think it works that way, you're probably in the wrong business and shouldn't get into this. So first off, let's start with what you're doing right now to find your deals. Most people, the average person, the average real estate agent, they're sitting at home, they're staring at Zillow, they're looking at Realtor.com, they're looking at LoopNet, they're looking at the MLS if they're an agent. If you don't know what the MLS is, that's the multiple listing server. So that's what most people are doing. Properties, if they've come that far, if they've made it to Zillow, if they made it to the MLS, usually, that's at the point when that property becomes very competitive and it's usually at a higher price. So, that's going to be your first mistake. Most deals, and I'm saying most of these actual deals are done off market. You have to get out there and you have to hunt for these deals. And there's a few tried and true tested methods of doing so. And we're going to quickly touch base on some of them. So first one, the biggest one, and I know everyone's biggest fear, especially nowadays, people nowadays hate to do it, but that's going to be the phone, right? Picking up the phone and start dialing. It's the cheapest method too, first of all. There's tools out there that let you pull the cell phone numbers and the home numbers for everyone in the neighborhood. So what you're going to do is, or what we do is we pull these numbers, right? We figure out the location of the property we're looking for. So say we want to be in a 1 mile radius of, let's see, downtown. So what we do is we pull a one mile radius search around that area. We get every number for that area. And we put agents on it. We start calling these people. We start saying, oh, hey, have you ever considered selling? Things like that. You can do the same thing that a real estate agent, a successful real estate agent, you as a real estate investor should be doing, right? To hunt down these deals. The second one is, once you know the location you're targeting, is use divorce records, death records to really troll these neighborhoods. Okay, so if someone in that area that lives in that community, just passed away, well, that property, most of the time, if it doesn't get inherited, it's going to come to market eventually. The son lives across the country. They don't want to deal with it. So what happens is usually those properties get listed. So if you're the first one to get in touch with that family, you've got a better shot at picking up that property. So use these tools that are out there. Build relations with divorce attorneys, tax attorneys, things like that. Build these relationships with different professionals to kind of create this referral source. So you can hunt these areas. The third thing we're going to talk about is, what most people don't enjoy doing either, is simply hopping in your car or walking a neighborhood, right? Troll these neighborhoods. Get to know the people there, all right? While you're doing this, you're looking for vacant properties, okay? If a property's sitting there vacant, especially if you watch it sit vacant for years, that's most likely a liability for someone, okay? That's costing them money. If they're not using it, if they're not renting it, it's a liability. It's something that they have to put money into every single year to maintain. Find a way. Use the methods that I gave you before to hunt these people down. Contact them, get in touch with them, see if there is a price that they'd be willing to sell at, right? As long as these numbers work in, what we talked in episode 1, in your investment criteria, right? So you have to know your location, know the properties you're looking for, and know what your criteria is to really make sure these deals work. Last but not least, those are going to be the 3 standard things that everyone's done for years and years and years and has had proven success. The last one is kind of one of the newest techniques out there, is using social media, right? Social media has become one of the greatest tools real estate investors and real estate agents and people as a whole can use to really target audiences. So what we can do with social media is we can reach millions of people with a click of a button, right? That power is unbelievable. So use tools such as Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat to your advantage, right? You can connect with people in targeted areas, targeted demographics, right? So you can really hunt down those people and let them know that this is what you're doing and this is what you're searching for. And you'd be shocked the power of social media. The people that do watch these videos, do check these ads, do click on these ads and will contact you, right? So use the tools that we were given for free to really track down some of these deals, right? The most important thing as a real estate investor is to cut your costs, right? We could send mailers nonstop, once a week, once a month, every other week, what it is, right? Letting people know what you're doing, what you're looking for. You will get responses, right? But it's going to add up over time, okay? It's going to add up. So try and use some of these other tools that are more cost effective to really cut down your costs. Either way, whatever it is you choose to do, you have to make sure you stay consistent, right? Just doing it once doesn't mean it's going to magically fall into your lap, right? So the average real estate investor or real estate agent, whatever it is, they're looking at hundreds and hundreds of deals before they actually find one property that they really like, meets their criteria, is in the right location, has everything they need, right? So take that into consideration. So you have to be doing these things day in, day out. And if you don't, things aren't going to come to you, So you really, really, and I have to stress this again, people do this nonstop. And like I said, they're looking at hundreds and hundreds of properties, so there really is no exception for you. If you think that these, you're going to do it once and these things are going to come to you, it doesn't work that way. So you really have to go out there and make your own opportunities, because no one's going to simply hand anything to you. So I just want to say best of luck out there, guys. Happy hunting. Again, this is Carl Gentile, president at Gentile Team, here with EXP Realty. We're here to answer any and all your real estate questions. So make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Carl R. Gentile. Again, that's Carl R. Gentile. Make sure to connect with us, guys. We look forward to hearing your comments, and speak soon.